Today is D-Day for the Canadian R9 as a red. It's gonna happen, boys. What's up, buddies? Welcome back to another episode, or whatever, a day in the life of the first owner RTG / now a main focus on the whatever dude weekend league team. We've got red player picks today. We have 62 crafted packs. A lot of those are 82 to 88 rated packs. A good chunk of them are 82 plus packs. And then we do have maybe like 20 of them being the three silver player packs as well. So we've got a lot of packs crafted and ready to go here. And it is, of course, the Thursday grind day. Now, I've been really disappointed with what EA have been releasing, so I did not go unassigned for today's like secondary episode where we do a 5-hour grind to open packs. I've kind of hit everything I want to hit on this account, and for me, the final challenge is going to be Project Dino. We're about 700k away from him, so from now on, we are going to go pretty heavy on the bronze pack method, the league SBC method, and see how long it takes me to build up my coin balance just from a pure grind to be able to pick up that Dino for the whatever dude weekend league team and for like the end of the year dream team. Now, again, that's not to say that we're not going to be ripping packs. As mentioned, we will be ripping packs. All of the SBCs and like league SBCs and all of that stuff that we get players from, I'm going to be putting into upgrade packs. So today's epi will still be most likely a relatively long episode. If Armalika wants to cut out the short section, the 10 or 15 minutes of me crafting the upgrade packs, he can do that himself. I'll let him do that. So YouTube, if you do get this video, it might be a little bit edited, but the idea is this is going to be like an hour or two grind where I've got a bunch of, I didn't go unassigned because I want to be able to open packs, but the trade pile is stacked with rares and the club is stacked with rares. So if they give us 25k upgrade packs in the next 2 minutes, we'll be doing all of that as well. So without further ado, first things first, smash the like button. I know, we're barely cracking 1,000 likes right now on YouTube. It's kind of the way it is in the summer anyways, but if we want to get there, if you guys want to get us there for today's red player pick epi, that would be amazing. I would appreciate it. Twitch, we do this all live on Twitch, twitch.tv/nick28t. If you wanted to jump over here and watch all the grinding we're doing, after all of this is done on Twitch, we're going to do day 2 of my blind experience on The Last of Us 1. So today's day 2. We did a 5-hour grind yesterday. Today we're going to get into that. And then later this evening, we're going into the Call of Duty Warzone brand new season with the Band of Bros. So season 4, day 1 today on Call of Duty. We're going to experience, I haven't looked at any Twitter mentions or anything about anything. So I'm going to go into the new season as well. Completely blind for Warzone. So it's going to be a long stream today. Probably going to be going till at least, I'd say at least 1 or 2 a.m. Probably about 2 a.m. UK today. So if you're watching this on YouTube, feel free to jump over to the Twitch stream, twitch.tv/nick28t to enjoy the festivities for the rest of the day. And without further ado, I've not seen many good picks from these. I'll say this now. We bottled Elite. We finished on 20 wins. We went 20-5 to 20-8. Got stream sniped by the same Elite 1 player twice in our final 3 games and got clapped. It is what it is, right? But nevertheless, even if I didn't get stream sniped, there's no promise that I could have gotten Elite anyhow. But let's see if our red picks are as bad as everybody else's. I already have untradeable Carvajal, dude. And Hummels is already untradeable too. Wow, that's so terrible. I'm going to go Carvajal because he's in my starting 11, right? For La Liga. Carvajal's a very good right back. Like, I like him a lot. I already have him in my starting 11, but I guess now we got a red version of Carvajal. Whoop-de effing do. And then we'll be able to throw his 94 into some form of an upgrade or team of the season pack or SBC fodder, I suppose. All right, and then number 2, come on, Jonathan David, man. I'm not even asking for 99s. Just Jonathan David. That's all I want. Please. Okay, that's not bad for gold 1. Karim Benzema's way better than anything else I've seen people get. Hold on a sec. Is that a W or am I now been so disappointed? This is my best red player pick all year. Right here. Is that a dub? I've got Suarez already in the La Liga team, but for a French team, Benzema and Mbappe is lights out, dude. Absolutely lights out. Okay, so we got our 2 red player picks in there. I guess we've got 2 straight improvements for our La Liga team, which is kind of exciting. I'll take that. That's pretty awesome. Don't mind if I do. Again, already have him and already have Suarez, so it's not as good as I was hoping. I really wanted it. Honestly, all I wanted was Jonathan David, but it is what it is. Now, it is beyond 6 p.m., so let's see. Have EA finally give us on Thursday for the ultimate team of the season the biggest disgrace, actually. Debauchery can be a good time. The biggest disgrace ever for a week of content for the hardcore people that play on the menus. 2 deluxe team of the seasons in a row. Are these frauds going to finally give us an ultimate team of the season that we deserve? Wait. Okay, hold on. I'm not going to get mad. Did they reduce the cost? Man, they must be running out of ideas, I guess, dude. Rare Electrum Pack untradeable. They can shove it up their ass. These 2 I will do just because they're tradable, so it's worth the risk. You never know what you could get. I made a good point of that. Same thing, do your marquee matchups. Well, actually, let's go see if they're all tradable. They should be. They are tradable, so I would do these because, again, you never know what you're going to get from them. Okay. Where are the upgrade packs, EA Sports? Wait, where are the... Am I blind? With all the polite criticism unreal. I guess The Last of Us is starting even sooner than I thought. Is this a joke? And it's almost as if I had insider knowledge. I did not go unassigned for Thursday because I was just annoyed and disappointed with EA's content and I wanted to focus on grinding for that Dino. I know Pieface, everybody has gone into the... Pieface stayed up all night for 3 or 4 hours going completely unassigned for rares, for having at least today to have a fun time on stream, and they didn't release anything, dude. The people that will have to go and discard everything like I did on Monday when I went unassigned is going to be maybe tomorrow. Everything is out of packs tomorrow, my man. Wow. I think I'm kind of in shock here, dude. Is this real? Do you understand how many people that still grind this game in this community would have gone unassigned today to have one final day of having fun? And they... Think about this. We're gonna start opening packs and trying to get on with it. But just think of what EA have done here. They have set a precedent for the last 5 or 6 weeks for Team of the Season, where at least Thursday is the day where they bring out grindable content for rare players. They've set everybody up for the last 5 weeks for today being the final day that everybody can full send on trying to get some of these good Team of the Season players. Now, I'm not saying they were going to release a 25k pack of like all the major leagues, like in one pack where you could try and hit these players. But you know, at the bare minimum, they could have released every single major league's 25k pack for rares. That's what they did last year for a full week, for God's sakes. Not to mention, again, these past 5 weeks, they've done exactly that on Thursday. To this week come out with nothing? I mean, to the fact where I've even put, look at my club, like, even for me, I'm not unassigned, but I've got probably 300 or 400 rares in my club ready to grind. Not even 81 pluses. Not even 81 pluses. Nothing. So I guess we can go through and just rinse all of this, really. Realistically, I have nowhere to put anything. Even for me, and it doesn't affect me in any way, shape, or form. That is incredible from EA Sports. I don't know how else to put it for you guys, other than the fact that that is incredible. So, without further ado, this is... Oh, I guess I can do this, can't I? Can I just go ahead and do that? Would it work like this, guys? If I did this... Oh yeah, it throws it right into the discard pile. There you go. This is your symbol for FIFA 20 Ultimate Team for the year, dudes. Right here. Hard work down the drain. Because EA doesn't care about the community, I suppose. Or the community of grinders, right? Because they very much care about their community of casuals that lump a lot or a little of FIFA points into the game. But they don't care about the people that are doing what me or you would do, right? The guys that dedicate a full season, a full year into grinding the game. That is unbelievable from EA. I'm in utter shock. Well, as always, I guess, I'm gonna go back to just doing what I want to do on FIFA. Grind, get some League SBCs going, and then peace out. Like, it's kind of sad that it's come to this. It really is.
Let's go, new
badge. Oh my god, and Nep's just... Wait, Nep's ended his stream as well. Nep, your alert's gonna come up in 1 second, dude.
Hey, man.
It is going to come up in 1 second. Thank you so much for the raid, brother. I love you, dude. Nep ended? Well, I don't blame him, bro.
Johnny David incoming.
Honest to God, I can't think. And thank you for all the subs and messages and stuff like that, guys. Sesta, everybody else that subbed through and supported, thank you. Nep with the host in the raid, thank you so much. It'll pop up in a second here. We can put Nep's link in the chat. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you so much, Nep. Thank you. Yeah, what the hell are they up to? It blows my mind that this is where we've got to with this game. I'm starting to think maybe we are at fault, guys. You know where I keep saying that it's down to the casuals making a change? How are we going to shift the way they treat this community, though? Even if we say it's the casuals that make up the lion's share of FIFA point sales, that make up the lion's share of the usage on the game, that make up the entirety of what EA care about, how do we get a change out of this? Dudes? How have we gone backwards? Last year they gave us an ultimate team of the season. This year they give us nothing? Mental. Absolutely mental to me. Sawyer, thank you, man. Appreciate you, dude. Much love. I think we should all be done. It's ridiculous. Just left an essay on their Discord. Can't believe what's fucking going on. Yeah, Matt HD, it's up to you, man. Kai, Chani, anybody that has a voice within EA to start letting them know that this is getting ridiculous. Skilled, thank you. Geo, thank you guys very much. Yeah, it's up to the game changers. If you guys can, man, you really gotta let them know here. This is getting ridiculous. Elmar, thank you. Appreciate you, dude. All right, we got a walkout from an 82 to 88. Yay! Oh my God, amazing, so great. Weeksy, thank you for the 36. Appreciate it, man. Do you think they're trying to get the game done? I could not even tell you what what their thought process is here, because they've apparently hired in a bunch new people for the content team and the dev team from FIFA 18, from FIFA 19 into FIFA 20 to give us more understanding, to give us better content, and the content has done nothing but get worse and less rewarding for the loyal, dedicated grinders of this game, and more pushing you towards FIFA points. That's, I think, what is the most disappointing part of what we're seeing right now, is even year on year. Like, FIFA 19 was abysmal. And how they've made it even worse this year in terms of grinding and in terms of what they give back, it's just odd. And I wonder if you do like this content, what's making you like this content above what we got last year? Last year, we got grindable packs all week. So for the Ultimate Team of the Season last year, we got 25k packs, 81 plus packs, all that stuff from the beginning of the week, or Monday at least. Not on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because, you know, they need to sell packs, right? So they don't want people having grindable packs during the weekend when they make most of their money off of FIFA points. But it was from Monday all the way through Thursday, right? Nep, thank you so much again, brother. I appreciate it, dude. Absolute legend, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It was on the bottom left of the screen, too, the host and raid. Appreciate it, man. They must be up to something, surely. They can't leave the game like this. Well, what's going to be hilarious, right, is because what EA will do here is they've just pissed off the remaining hardcore, loyal viewer base, right, over the last week. And what they're going to do is they will drop something fantastic. Monday this week, Monday next week, where we're all going to be here like, well, you just make us all look like assholes, EA, because you literally just piss in everybody's faces for a certain amount of time, and then in a week, they're gonna drop like a full redeveloped milestone section. They'll probably throw in daily knockout tournaments, and then they'll launch a new promotion with like fuddies or something and be, here you go, you complaining twats. Here, you get everything that you wanted. And we're just like, well, what is the harm with doing all of that stuff right now? Doing all of that stuff for Team of the Season. You know, and they do that consistently. You all know it. How many times have I, Pi, Nep, Run the Fut Market, Kurt called them out on the craziest things, and then a week later they just come out with all the nuttiest stuff. Another Team of the Season from 82 to 88. It's never going to be anything good, but I guess it's SBC fodder for yet another deluxe pack. I think it's fair to say Team of the Season promos progressively gotten worse and worse and worse year on year. Yeah. And it's gotten worse and worse and worse week on week, even this year alone. Logged in at 6, logged out at 6:01. Yeah. But that's one of the things we always want to bring up, right? Is we need solutions for this. So what would we say is the ultimate solution for this debacle from EA? Is it all of us giving up on the game? Even with all of this, I don't want to give up on the game. I've worked all year to build up my dream team. I finally got a Team of the Season Jonathan David in my team. I'm very close to grinding towards a Dino. Like, I want to use this team. So for people that are like, oh, but you got to give up on the game, it's like, I've worked all year to get even if I play 4 games a day or 5 games a day. This is the time of the year where, like, I just want to enjoy my dream team, right? Thing is, we all complain, but we'll be buying again in FIFA 21 and EA know it. Of course we will. Like I said, so what's the solution? I thought the solution was all of us voicing our thoughts, our opinions in a polite way. How many of us as content creators over the last 6 months or 7 months specifically have given our feedback to EA in the most polite and kind way possible? Because it is understandable where back in the day I would say, hey EA, you fucking morons, on Twitter, what are you fucking doing with price ranges, you fucking scam artists? You've literally established price ranges in the middle of an Ultimate Team season, and all of your people that have legitimately spent FIFA points to then buy these overpriced players have just had their club values halved in one day. Sure, you want to stop coin selling, but you've also just shat on people that have given you hundreds or thousands of dollars in FIFA points to get coins to buy those players. I was very, very toxic back in the day. I think deservedly, though. A lot of people, and EA specifically, have swept that disgusting shit they used to do back in the day under the carpet. Back in the day, they had their own employees willingly giving away your accounts, my accounts, live on stream. A hacker would call and be like, hi, I'm Nick 2018, and the stupid morons at EA's headquarters or whatever would be like, oh, really? Okay, well, you have 2-step verification. Is this your phone number? EA would willingly give away my phone number because I had 2-step verification to hackers. Are we all just forgetting about that? No, of course not. So I'm saying they have always been morons when it comes to running their accounts, running Ultimate Team, dealing with hacking, treating people fairly. They've always been terrible at it. But one thing I think as a community, me and I think a lot of you guys as well, is we've gotten less toxic. I've made a point of not being just a complete dickhead on Twitter when giving my feedback, because it's counterproductive. Really, when you think about it, if you act like an asshole to EA, they have more of an excuse to ignore you, right? Like, oh, screw this guy, he's toxic, let us block him or never listen to him. So my advice has always been, like, be polite, be kind. Let's try and progressively get this game improved without being horrendously toxic to EA. Well, that's exactly what we've been doing for the last 6 months or a year. For FIFA 19, for FIFA 20, for FIFA 18, and yet they now just take that polite criticism and completely ignore it, and then just say, fuck you. This is what you get now. So where do we go from here? If you want to keep playing this, is that a board? Oh, I guess it's a 74, right? If you want to keep playing this game and you love this game, ignoring all the dumb stuff EA do, right? Where do we go from here? I don't know where we go from here. I really have no idea where we go from here, because I still want to play this game. This game, as terribly as EA have managed it, is still my favorite game to play. As bad as the servers, as bad as the gameplay is this year, it's still my favorite game to play. Am I having fun on The Last of Us right now? Sure. Am I having fun on Warzone with the Band of Brothers or by myself? Absolutely. But I would be bullshitting you guys if you said, if I told you that I wouldn't rather still be playing this game. With all of its flaws, even what they released today, I would still rather be playing this game. Why? Why, and then how do we have the game improve if I still want to play this game like this? I don't know. I don't know. I've exhausted every part of my brain to try and have this game be changed in the right ways. And I know even more so, all of the game changers, no FIFA points. Brother, I've been running a poor man road to glory for 6 years. Literally 6 years. To all of my community for 6 years, I've been showing them how to not spend FIFA points on the game and recommending not to spend FIFA points on the game. Hasn't changed anything, my bro. Nothing at all. Why? Because my community, myself, and every other streamer in their community barely make up 5% of EA's player base that grinds this game. I know, Nick. So then why are you saying no FIFA points? That's unfortunately not a solution. It's a drop in the bucket. That's actually why EA hate you? Maybe. I mean, they have the reasons to hate me. We're not going to deny that. And obviously my one mistake 4 or 5 years ago gives them full reason to never talk to me again, right? You know, it's definitely not about forgiveness and growing and allowing people to make a mistake or make mistakes and grow from it and learn and educate themselves and become better people. No, EA just use that stuff as, okay, well, we're never talking to Nick or Nep again for their, you know, for their mistake or whatever it is, right? No, they have full reason to dislike me or not want to ever deal with me ever again. I've come to terms with that a long time ago. It's fine. That I'm not upset about. But it's like, how do we get, if we love this game, how do we improve it? Criticism, polite constructive feedback. We've done it for years now. The game's gotten worse. While I guess their profits are going up. So I've never felt more useless and helpless as a content creator than I do now. Really. It also goes both ways. You have no reason to like them. I don't like EA at all. I love their game, but I do not like EA. I do not like EA. I mean, we've all heard the infinite boring repetition of FIFA points are promoting gambling to children. And EA willingly know that. For years, they could have stopped these issues and breeding kids into gambling by just putting an age gate on FIFA points or putting an age gate like gambling sites do on even the store section, other than free packs. So like if you craft packs or you get packs from division rivals or from squad battles or from the SBC section, that free pack section you can access. That's all good. You know? That's all good. They could have fixed that for years, but they don't. Right? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I'm lost. I wish I had some thought process or some sort of a solution. I feel like a bigger moron than ever because I have no idea on what we do from here. Because I'm going to keep playing this game anyways. That's the issue. It's like, do I just the thought that goes into my head is kind of what some content creators are doing, and I know they're not doing it because they're morally incorrect or they're morally flawed, but I know a lot of content creators that are now have just given up. Some of our most positive voices in pushing for change for FIFA have fully given up, and they treat it playing FIFA Ultimate Team now like it's purely their job, and they just get on with it, be positive, have a good time with their stream. No matter what EA do, they don't comment on good or bad. They just do whatever they're doing on their stream or for their videos, and then they peace out. Right? Like, Zway is one of my best friends in this world, let alone just in this community. And he's multiple times said, just like, I'm just treating this game, I'm not taking it too serious. I treat it like my job. I get my epis up. I have some fun on stream on Weekend League, and I don't go off on like all the broken things and get toxic about everything. I just do it as my job, and then Zway's off to Warzone or off to watching, you know, a guy eating 75-year-old rations on YouTube. And I'm starting to think that maybe that's what I need to do. Where it's just like, Zway probably has it down, where it's just like, we how many times have I said like, for God's sakes? Where it's, I should probably just start enjoying this game for what it is and just knowing that it has an infinite amount of flaws that will never be fixed because my voice doesn't matter. Now, is that letting EA win? Is that letting the entire FUT community down? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't consider what Zway does letting anybody down. I consider what Zway does him just wanting to be a content creator and wanting to enjoy FIFA Ultimate Team for what it is. And there's nothing wrong in that, dude. And I feel like the years of endless irritation and toxicity that I've had towards this game or trying to push for this game to be better has just been such a waste of time. Genuinely. Love to see you eat 75-year-old meals. Yeah, but what? So you want me to die? It's such an unrewarding game. Dude, to break down for the infinite time why I love this game is because there's something special, even as a mid-30s or an in-my-30s gamer, there's something special about, through your own control, let's assume they put new packs in the store, right? Yeah, new packs, right? Nothing new in the content section, but we got new packs. Amazing. Frauds. There's something special about building out what you loved from your childhood growing up on the field with Dino, or there's a couple of players coming through like Alphonso Davies or Calvin Phillips or Jonathan David. There's just something inherently enjoyable about building out a team like that and scoring a great goal against any type of team, whether it's a good player, a bad player, a sweaty player or not. And it's really, 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 really unbelievable that that this is still happening, man. That even though for all of our love, we don't get like that reciprocation, if that makes sense. We don't. Mods, can we time out toxicity in the chat, please? As we've said, my viewers being idiots, no matter what the subject matter is not welcome. Thank you. Please, mods. I'm trying to do a recording here. But that is the main issue here, man, is that we all have this love for the game, and I feel like a big fraud because no matter what they do wrong, I'm going to keep playing it. That's the issue. Ban them, please. Mike, can you just time them all out, please? It's just like someone adding someone else and saying horrible stuff. If other people are allowed to say the worst things about me in EA's stream and never be banned, that's fine. I don't want that to happen here. We're trying to do things a little bit different. We used to be toxic back in the day. I'm not interested in fighting fire with fire anymore. Like, there's no need. There's no need. All right, let's go ahead and ban Gabe as well, because he's been an absolute moron for a long time, so he can just go. Can we do them for like full days, Mike, as well? So anyways, back on topic. EA was watching our stream. I think they've left the stream now because everybody got idiotic. And then there you go, chat. We're our own worst enemy. We actually had, and that's not the first time, obviously, but we actually had EA watching our stream. And what does my user base do? Just ats them and spams the worst stuff ever. And what happens now? Even if there was an EA employee or a higher up at EA that was interested in hearing my voice or what we had going on, the chat, you guys just push them all away by being horrendous. And which is nothing like at all what we are in this community. It's embarrassing, dudes. This is what I mean. Like, the only way things are going to improve is if we try and have an open dialogue. But as always, it seems to fall on deaf ears. Anyways, let's continue on with the subject. What do we do from here, boys? What do we do? We're all buying FIFA 21. There's no denial of that. We'll all grind FIFA 21. So what do we do to try and get to EA and through EA in terms of what would be good, what would be bad? What would we do? I don't know. I'm lost. We've tried it all. The Game Changers have tried it all. Me and Run the FUT Market and Nep have tried it all in terms of the ways that we can be in contact. I know Kurt tried. What do we do? Am I really going to, like, stop my enjoyment of playing my favorite game just to walk away? Look at FUTWatch's tweet. What's FUTWatch's tweet? Don't know if they, I think FUTWatch, just some reviews from EA on the inside. So, FUTWatch tweeted about EA employees, reviews of working at EA. Now, do we know that this is real? Or do we know, I mean, because this is very easy for trolls to start getting in there and faking stuff like that, right? So FUTWatch just tweeted a bunch of pictures and clips of EA employees saying they're really unhappy with EA and happy they left. Like, I don't know if any of this is real, dudes. Very bad company. Been working at Electronic Arts full-time for more than 3 years. Brings great visuals to its games. Cons higher-ups in this company are extremely greedy. They do not care about the players. Buy the game. See, this... I don't want to burst your guys' bubble. This looks like a FIFA forum user or someone from my chat writing this. And I love you guys. Now, this looks a little bit more legitimate. Been working at Electronic Arts, no real strategy, so you can basically make up what you do on a daily basis. I mean, I have a buddy that worked in the FUT team early, and that was already an issue back then. Leadership is paid well, but refuse to make decisions and provide direction. Organizations led by incompetent middle managers. Welcome to the corporate world, whoever the hell this is. That's just the biggest issue with big corporations. Toxic culture. Yikes. Can't wait to leave. There's a better place to work outside of EA. As someone who has done customer service in the last 7 years, I've never worked for a company who empowers their employees so little. I can do nothing for the customer. We're taught that anything that generates revenue is the route to take. Customer has issues that require them to make a purchase. If we don't help, they don't help. Lives up to its bad reputation. Work-life balance is probably the best I've experienced in the industry. EA's generous vacation policies. It's rare for anyone to send an email after 6 p.m. See, again, I know people that have worked at EA and worked in the gaming industry, and this is just wrong. Most of the EA guys show up at the office at like noon. Sleep in, and then, you know, they also work super late. So, I know that we're all pissed off right now. And obviously I am too, but just take everything with a grain of salt. Like some of this stuff could be very heavily made up. Right? And then the other thing is too, I'm not saying that this doesn't happen at EA. I know for a fact that it does. in a lot of ways. But guys, it also happens at every big corporation, right? I don't really know what this is going to tell us other than the fact that, you know, employees aren't happy at working for EA, just like most employees aren't that happy working at big corporations as it is. So I'll leave it at that. I guess if that is a review from EA employees, it doesn't surprise me, man. I had those issues when I was working in the corporate world as well, man. I really, you know, that's my thought on that. Why don't we start rioting and looting stories to get our point across? That's a very brain dead and very dismissive and disrespectful message to put in my chat in concerning what's going on in the world right now, dude. So Phantom, I hope you take today's time out to rethink how you want to push off your opinion in the chat, my dude. They need to listen, simple. Well, so then the thought process is, I would love to have like an open, not me, because obviously we know that's not going to happen for me, but I would love to have an open dialogue see an open dialogue from EA somewhere, whether it's on their own controlled forums or on their own Reddit or somewhere, where they walk us through the thought process in like what they've done for content for this year, for this team of the season, and then their thought process going forward. Now, do they owe us that? I guess not, right? But I would love to see that. So we just know where, like, why are we getting 3 deluxe weird packs when there's an Ultimate Team of the Season out, whereas in the previous years, you gave us an Ultimate Team of the Season pack? Why? You've made billions. Are you that concerned with giving us an Ultimate pack where people have a big chance of getting those 99s, where you know because of your pack weights anyways, 99% of the community will get Sommer or Hummels? Look at the red picks this week, right? So it's just weird. And I think that's what year in, year out has left people so annoyed with EA, is there's zero communication. Hey, remember last year when we were complaining about zero communication, and the year before when we were complaining about zero communication? Remember EA's tweet saying they will work on fully communicating with the community on everything they do? Well, here we are now again in June with no communication. And EA, if you are still watching, why in the next month or so will all of you guys come out of nowhere and start communicating with everybody about what's to come for FIFA 21? Like, your community is not that stupid. You're very easy to read. You do the same thing year in, year out. You make a billion promises, deliver on nothing, and then come back out of nowhere in July and into August and start spamming us with a bunch of communication and promises. It's pretty predictable, guys. We need to move on from that, man. We really do. It's exhausting, especially for people that are huge fans of the game. I love this game, EA, and you know I do. You know for a fact I do. You know for a fact that no matter what you do right or wrong, I'm going to be grinding this game anyways because I love it. It's how I built my community. I really enjoy talking to my viewer base while grinding on this game. I enjoy playing this game sometimes, as long as I keep it to like 3 to 4 or 5 competitive games a day, so I don't want to tear my fucking hair out with how broken and unresponsive your gameplay is. But anyways, what are we supposed to do going forward, man? And I'll further ask this question to you guys. Is every hardcore community feeling like this? Are all the Fortnite hardcore guys feeling like this about their own game? Are the COD guys feeling like this about their own game? Are the... I'm trying to think of, like, what is even comparable. Are the Madden guys feeling like this? Are the... and are the 12 guys that play NHL Ultimate Team feeling like that? Like, what do we got? Are the PES people feel... I mean, who cares? PES is 12 trillion times worse than FIFA, so I don't even know if we can even comment on that yet. But, like, who's... Or is it just the FIFA community that feels like this? I think FIFA has the worst hardcore community. How do you mean? Muniain is who we got to get rid of here, right? As the dupe, first of all. I can't believe I have genuinely nothing to grind here. This is just the end. 2K is the best. Is it though? Is 2K the best? Because I've heard that from the guys at 2K, I've talked to a few dudes that grind 2K pretty hard, and their servers are even worse than FIFA servers. So is 2K the best, or is does 2K look the best? because we're not playing it. $2K is even more money greedy. I mean, what they did with like a grindable Kobe and stuff like that, I thought was really cool. But again, that's coming from someone that doesn't really understand that community and the game. I don't really get all of it, right? I think from the outside, people would have thought that was a bad move for the Kobe thing, but the way 2K did it, it looked really cool that they did that. The delay in my park is pathetic. Okay, so I guess game, you know, all sports games seem to suffer from the same issues, right? The CSGO community felt like that for a while. There's a fraudulent Team of the Season pack. But Valve has massively stepped up their game with Valorant coming out, competition. They're pumping out new content all the time. Massive improvement. And I mean, therein lies one of the biggest issues with FIFA, right? They have zero competition, but with EA. But EA made it on purpose so that they don't have competition. They locked up all the image rights they could, locked up massive crazy deals with the Premier League and different leagues to strong arm any type of competition out. And now we're left with PES, which is barely competition for like a mobile football game, let alone a competition for EA's Ultimate Team franchise. And PES, as we've said 1,000 times over as well, are just as greedy as EA and any other company. PES have had the last 4 years of EA dropping the ball with Ultimate Team in terms of the hardcore user base. PES had Kurt and Run the Fut Market showing thousands, tens of thousands of live people at a time their game for a month, and they dropped the ball. What were PES concerned about doing more than anything? Signing up big money deals, exclusive rights for Barca and whatever, so they could try and take some of the pack earning money away from EA. PES could have built an amazing game, but they spent all their hundreds of millions on giving players big money deals so they could have some image rights. So PES ain't a competition, man. PES, and as we've seen, if PES do get an opportunity, it looks like they're just going to be greedy, just like anybody else's. But that is truly what this game needs, is it needs competition. Realistically, right? PES choked it, yeah. They choked it or they purposely choked it, whatever. Bro, oh my god, these are awful. Would I like a collection book in FIFA 21? They can't do that legally, unfortunately. One of the most enjoyable things in FIFA Ultimate Team was when I started playing back in 2009, I think it was, where you had to pay for the extension for Ultimate Team. And one of the most fun things was their like sticker book, right? Which is, again, as someone that grew up in the 90s, collecting hockey cards and football cards, that was one of the coolest things that Ultimate Team have. But then, unfortunately, EA got rocked out by a bunch of lawsuits, right? From, I can't remember what the, was it Top's Kick that did it? I don't know who, but Run the Fut Market said he spoke to Konami, and Konami said they're not going to overtake EA, so they're not even gonna bother. Wow. Awesome. Panini. Was it Panini? So there you go. So the sticker book went away. And once again, instead of EA redeveloping that like they did PAX, redeveloping a sticker book system that works within the rights for people that love collecting cards and all of that, they did nothing. They just got rid of it. Same thing. Instead of EA figuring out a way to ban coin farming and things that genuinely hurt their FIFA point sales and hurt the game's ecosystem, the transfer market and stuff, instead of banning coin sellers but keeping transfer and hacking and all of that stuff, but keeping trade offers for untradables, they just got rid of trade offers because, okay, that's one less way we have to lazily worry about people getting hacked or people transferring coins. It's unfortunately like the corporate world's motto of like finding the cheapest solution while maintaining the maximum amount of profits in this section. But I guess that's just, again, I feel so defeated, dudes. I feel like such a fraud because I usually have so many thoughts and opinions and it's just like, it's been 7 years, man, of me doing and talking about this stuff. And we're in a worse stage than we've ever been for this game. Servers, gameplay, menus, pack weights, dude. They now show us pack weights and they have the audacity to tell us that there's a 17% chance of a Team of the Season SF player. Well, you want to know why there's a 17% chance? Because there's a 17% chance that you can get one of the lowest rated garbage players that are in the rest of the world. That's why. every part of this game is worse, and you've had nothing but constant feedback from everybody in the community, on the forums, on Reddit, asking and pushing for change, and this game's gotten worse. But here I am playing it every day. So, I mean, and here you guys are consuming it every day still. Great speech, Nick. See you in FIFA 21. See? There you go. Darren with his lovely comment. What do we do? What do we do? Like, I want to go play champs this weekend with my team. I want to work towards Dino. With everything that's gone on, I still want all of this. As annoyed as I know I'll get on Friday, I still want to play. So what do? Is I limit myself. Instead of playing 10 games a day and chasing elite every week and trying to play all 30 games, I limit myself. We try to play for 5 wins a day. That way we casually or competitively get gold 3. But I don't push myself to the limits of where I'm getting stream sniped by the elite top 100 players that want to just ruin everything. What do? I don't know what to do. Like, we've got our FUT founder account with 275,000 FIFA points that are sitting there. I mean, that is the biggest description of what a letdown. Sorry, I'm going to take you guys over there, okay? Because this probably feeds into the entire topic of conversation here. Sorry, this is not part of the first owner RTG or anything like that, but I think it would like fit the topic. Because both in terms of it showing how frustrated I am as a consumer and maybe how frustrated other people are, but also showing how EA just never lose, right? So on multiple instances here, this account is a good indication of like my frustrations of the game. This is the FUT founder account, right? Where we deleted it in irritation and frustration, lost all of our players, and what I thought was deleting the final 275,000 FIFA points that we bought back in FIFA 19, right, in the summer, to be prepared for FIFA 20. And they're still sitting here. 275,000 FIFA points have been essentially sitting here since the spring of 2019. Because I've been so unhappy with the game, and I'm just sitting here waiting for FIFA 21 to come out to just at least have a good start to the game then. So there's 2 inherent problems there. First of all, I've got all these FIFA points and I can't even be convinced to open them on this account, on this recovered account, if you will, right? And all of this stuff that EA are doing, I agree with all of this. I agree with all the things they're doing here. These things that they're doing are great, but it needs to be better. So we've got this dead pack only Poor Man Road to Glory account that we started, right? And it died within a week or 2. But there's 2 issues. Obviously, I can't be convinced to spend these FIFA points, but then at the same time, what are EA going to change when you know when FIFA 21 comes out? Even if I bought these 2 years ago, these points 2 years ago, right? They're still there. We're still going to rip them. We're still going to build up what I hope to be a very, very awesome club in FIFA 21. But how does this game improve if that's what we all do? And more importantly, how does this game improve if the casual will be doing this, not to 275,000 FIFA points, of course, but the casuals that have no idea of this game's inherent flaws, you know they'll all be back as well for FIFA 21. Dropping, 600 FIFA points here or there, dropping 6,000 FIFA points here or there for a birthday, for this, that, and the other, and they have no idea what's going on. That is what I want to leave you guys with the thought process here, at least on this account, is I feel lost because we are not the target audience for EA. And I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I'm starting to feel like the only recourse here is we either all give up on the game, or if, like me, you want to play the game, we just have to get on with it and just understand that this game is going to suck and deal with it however we want to, for however much or however little time we want to deal with it. And how crazy is that? Is after 7 years that I've been championing and trying to get this game in a better state in the limited way that I can do it, where I'm starting to think now where it's just like, okay, well, I'm just going to shut up and play, you know? What else can I do? If I'm playing this game, do I silently still like go to the guys at EA that I know and just let them know what things are bad and what things are good? Do I not tell you guys that? Do I go the route of trying to be a quote-unquote entertainer on stream and just enjoy what we enjoy on the game? Yeah, I'm just frustrated and defeated, I guess. Because I want nothing more than EA to give me a reason to look like I'm a shill. I want them to make me feel like a fraud. Where they, like, today, threw out all of this cool upgrade stuff and gave people one final day to grind, maybe, even just maybe, gave us a deluxe repeatable pack for today. 84 rated, dude. With the 82 plus packs, 82 to 88 packs, and the 82 plus packs, and they gave us a 50 chem repeatable 84 or 85 rated deluxe SBC that we could just sit there, and if you were loyal enough to this game, you could just grind bronze packs, upgrade packs, get your 82s to 88s, go craft. You could probably craft 5 or 10 through the day today. I want them to give me a reason to say, oh my god, EA, amazing, man. You guys have done so well. I want them to throw into this section a daily knockout tournament mode where we have new fun daily knockouts, a bunch of different ones that start getting thrown into the game as a test. The FIFA 21 test. We're bringing back daily knockout tournaments. We want to test it for FIFA 20. Every day you get something new to try. Okay, we've all got these insane clubs of a trillion useless untradeable players. Here you guys go. You now have a reason to use all of these players. This week we're gonna do, or today we're doing a One Nation daily knockout. Get 10 wins across the next 24 hours within the daily knockout tournament, or win the daily knockout tournament through 4 games with a full nation team to get a deluxe team of the season pack, or to get a special player, a player pick, if you will, of like 5 different awesome nations or something, of team of the season players that didn't get in. Tomorrow, it's a different one. Okay, this is a Premier League only one, or this is a club only one, or this is a bronze only one. Like, we've grinded all year. Dude, think about this. I've grinded all year on this account. Look at the players I have on this account. And I only use 11 of them. I don't touch any of this stuff. This is a collection book that isn't a collection book. This is a collection book of like super awesome hockey cards or football cards that you've thrown under your stairs and completely forgotten about, but you've spent ungodly amounts of hours scouring areas and thrift shops to get all of these players, or spending thousands of dollars to get all of these players, and then you just get them and throw them under your stairs because you got nothing to do with them. Build out a cool collection book area. Like I said, build out a daily knockout tournament section. Build out... There's so many things they could do, man. Tournaments coming back would be so great, dude. And you mix in and pick or choose your competitive mode as well, for fuck's sakes. Either stick full on with the FUT Champ system because it works for what EA want to do, and I will agree that in terms of the both ultra competitive modes, I actually enjoy Champs more. I never thought I would say this, but in terms of the ultra competitive disgustingness of each of these, I would rather Champs. But if EA think Division Rivals is eventually the FUT Champs that they want to develop, then do it. The insanity that you think your community wants to play 30 ultra sweaty games through the weekend to then for the rest of the week try and do objectives in an even sweatier mode is insane. So pick. Let's say EA pick Champs, get rid of Division Rivals, and restructure and rebuild the daily knockout tournament section and have something where throughout the week, or even as a cool down for champs, the stress on Friday, people that love your game and want to play gameplay can just jump into the daily knockout section and be like, okay, there's a, you know, the regular gold knockout or whatever that I can just, you know, play casually or play or whatever against some of the best in right? Because it's random matchmaking, some of the best and some of the worst players ever, right? So there's no skill-based matchmaking. Or I can go into this new knockout tournament where it's use only red players. Now again, that does limit a lot of the community, right? Of course. But it's just an idea. Or only UCL players, or whatever it is. And there's so much they could do. It just pisses me off. It pisses me off. Dead. Dead. You know what? I want to say dead, but considering how many casuals I know of my son's friends and their dads, that this is the only game mode they play in Ultimate Team, and they're the ones that spend a little bit of money here and there and have no idea about how bad and broken the button delay is in the game, or how bad the gameplay is, or how bad the servers are. As a hardcore player, I would say get rid of this. This is dog shit. But I know, and I can step back and step away from my ego and understand that there is hundreds of thousands of casuals that actually exclusively play this, either because they don't want to deal with the sweatiness of this horrific section, or because they don't have very good internet. So this, they can still kind of casually use all the cool players that they've built up and enjoy themselves. So this is fine. I actually think this has been a really good addition for casuals. I really do. You know, this is cool. But like, what the fucking hell is this two shithole sections? Terrible. So I guess we're gonna end today's under 1 hour epi. I'm not gonna. There's nothing to grind. I'm gonna go through my club and discard all the rares. I guess. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'll leave you with these final rewards packs. Division Rivals, rank 1, I think, finally, because of how much it. Unbelievably, with how broken this game is, I'm still playing more gameplay than I ever have because I now have my dream team. But anyways, I digress. I'll leave you guys with all of these rivals and then our gold 100k packs as well. I don't know what to do from here, bros. And I know I've said that 100 times in today's grind on FIFA. I don't know what to do. I feel lost. I feel like I'm letting you guys down because I have no way of getting this game better. I feel like I'm letting you guys down because I have no thoughts anymore on what can be made better. I feel like I'm letting you guys down because I still want to play this game no matter what. Right? So with all of the disaster that they've done today, I want to log in tomorrow and play champs. I want to tonight grind and have some fun packs to open tomorrow with you guys. Like, ooh, basic. That's crazy. Interesting. Oh, it's the first time I think this year I've even packed one of these for a player. Right? So I don't know what to do. I really, and we will do the deluxe pack. Sorry, bros. We'll end today's epi with that deluxe pack and undoubtedly get our 37th rest of the world low rated player, right? Damn, these are, holy god. Why don't I play to rank 1 more often? It's not that hard in D4. Really isn't that hard. I packed 2 basics in a row, but the other one was for goalkeepers though, right? I didn't recognize that it was for a player. If it was, my bad. Terrible away. Ugh. Sorry, gag reflexes. Awesome. What do we do? What do I do? I don't know. I want to keep enjoying this game in the capacity that I'm enjoying it in. But I feel like if I were to just shut up and become a content creator, I'd be letting a big part of my community down that has been watching for almost a decade these streams. And I feel like we should still be voicing our concerns and our thoughts on the game. But then I feel like a hypocrite because I'm still playing it, no matter what they do right or wrong. Anyways, we got 2 50k packs, and then this is the final Division Rivals packs, and then we've got the 2 jumbos as well. Talk to the leaders? I don't have an inside track to the leaders, bros. I'm sorry. I don't. I would love to. You got to leave that up to Matt and Pieface and Chani and all of the game changers. I don't have a I don't have an inside track to anybody at EA. You feel like a hypocrite? Yeah, no, I do, and I have for years because I continue to play this game. But then at the same time, again, I think that's like anything. The best way I can compare it is like if you're super upset and irritated and disgruntled with how your team plays or how your club is managed, are you a hypocrite for calling that out because you're supposedly a fan of that team and you're still going to go watch their games and you're still going to support them even though you're unhappy with a lot of things that are done? That's how I feel like with Ultimate Team. Right? When someone's like, oh, just stop playing the game, give up on it. Well, no, I love it. It's like if I complain about the horrendousness that we've had to deal with Leeds for the last 15 years, if someone says, well, just give up on it, dude. Just don't support the team anymore. Go do something else. What? I don't want to do either of those things. No board in a 50K? I mean, that's standard. No surprises there. Stop playing the game is moronic. Well, exactly. Especially when you start putting it and comparing it to other things where you take that same logic. Because just like your football club, if you just gave up on your football club and didn't voice your opinions on what you thought would be made better, your club would probably just continuously do things stupid, right? If every football fan never called out the dumb stuff that their club did and just walked away from their club whenever it did something wrong, nothing would improve. Now, that's the theory I have with Ultimate Team, but unfortunately, it feels like the last 7 years of playing this game, but also calling out what they do wrong hasn't also netted any returns. So that's kind of why I'm so fucked in the head right now, because I don't know what to do from here. Anyways, first 100k pack, yay. I'm so happy we played to gold 1. Oh my god, Sway's favorite player on earth. Guess we'll sell that dude, I don't know. All these guys can get discarded. If you weren't financially invested into something, then I can understand just walking away. But that doesn't make sense for my specific case in FIFA, and it doesn't make sense for my specific case as a fan. I didn't even get a walkout. Wow. And you guys wonder why I want to casually just enjoy the game, but play to gold 3. Because once again, from gold 1 and elite rewards, 9 elite finishes this year, and knows how many gold 1 finishes, I've never hit anything. My best picks have all been from gold 3. That is yet something else that needs to be looked at from EA, in my opinion. The fact that a competitive game mode has a lottery system on how you're rewarded, I think is inherently incorrect as well. It works for what EA want, I suppose, but I think it's not great. It's not good. So, anyways, a lot of conversations had today. I don't know what the hell this title of this epi is going to be. Probably just something along the lines of, EA, we need to talk. Because I would love to see your guys' thought process on all of this. On stream, again, YouTube, sorry, you guys won't be included in this, but I'm going to start reading out what other people's thoughts are in the Twitch chat. If YouTube, you want to take this video as a way to put your thinking on what can be done better and what us as a community of hardcore enthusiasts, but a small community in comparison to the large casual community, what can we do? What can we do as a community? I am lost now. I have no answers. So I'm looking to you guys, my community, the hardcore community of Ultimate Team grinders, on what we should be doing. I have no idea anymore. And honestly, man, other than the 6 p.m. content every day, even for me, I was excited to grind like League SBCs and sit here for 3 or 4 hours a day. Even in the summer, just to grind. I don't even feel like doing that, man. This might be the first year I don't grind this game through the summer. Last year, at least we had Icon SBCs that we were all chipping away at through the summer, and while playing 2 or 3 games of La Croqueta El Tornado Spam AIDS gameplay in FIFA 19. But at least we had the menus to like chip away at and have some fun with. We don't even have that this year, dude. We don't have any of that. Dear God, all of these garbage players. Like, what do I even do with them, man? Look at these, dude. These are all my pack pulls from the latest deluxe SBCs. Corona I like. He's a really, really good player. Really good card in FIFA, obviously, being 5-star, 5-star as well. Navas can go. Burner the Burner can go. Zlatan can go. This guy can go. All of these plebs can go. Bye. 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 Goodbye. Do I have another icon I can get rid of as well? I think we still are holding on to TT, right? Guys can all go as well. Any 83s? Are 83s like heavily overpriced, right? Oops. No, Kalu has gotta stay, dude. I like Kalu. Already have one of him. Did we get rid of TT yesterday? Corona scored yesterday? Yeah. And they lost still, didn't they? Yeah, Dennis Bergkamp, for some reason, I'm deciding to keep. I don't really know why. But yeah, we did. No, we didn't use TT. Okay. So that's 86 rated, obviously. Now, realistically, the only one I'd even be interested in keeping is this dude, because he actually looks like a sweet card. We can do that. Nobody else is interesting in any way. Oh no, you know what? Let me keep Kingsley, because he'll be in the Barca grind if we choose to even grind this damn game. Okay, so that doesn't work. What about Zlatan? Get rid of Zlatan instead? Yes, we can. All right. Now, how do I get the chem? What the heck do I need to do here? CV, goalkeeper. Oh, we can do that. That's not going to work, fortunately. That. So we're 20 chem away. 86 rated. Anything in there we can use? Five rateds can be replaced potentially. Not really. Yeah, where's Verratti? That's a great point. Where is Verratti? We packed him, didn't we? Oh no, Verratti's on the bench. Sorry, he's tradable, right? I want to use untradables. The point for me is to try and use as many untradables as possible. Hold on. So, if Thierry goes in there, we can get another lower rated dude. Alright. Center back, Prem. Does that help us out at all? No. Maybe. Does this get better or worse? No change. Okay. M here. Oh. That gets reduced? Interesting. Okay. Rodri and Socrates. Yes. Not a bad idea. Although that doesn't really help us, unfortunately. Does this do anything? No. Okay, where are we at, boys? Henry at left wing? Does that help? No. Maybe if I swap all of it. Oh, wow, it does. Okay, I see. I see. Can make him a left mid to left wing. Is there any way to get a link to him? Left mid to left wing, and I think we're good. Right? Let's see. Okay, we got a few of these untradeable now, so. Oh, that only gave us one, dude. Yikes. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. What is the play? What is the play? What is the play? Swap Henry and Coman? Wait, we genuinely just did that. No, that's one less chem. Two more. DMs, both DMs to center mid and just be done with it, dudes? What do you guys think? Henri is keeping the rating up, by the way. Is there anybody else you guys think we should maybe move out of here? I don't think that'll work, but what about an 86 even? Hold on, hold on. 6 doesn't work. Does an 87 work? No, wow. Okay, so never mind. It doesn't. Werner instead of Aspas? Yep. That's a dub. And then from here, assume that does work. But you know what, man? Let's just do this. Good riddance to all of this garbaggio. No offense, TT. EA disrespected you with your card, unfortunately, so you're useless in the game. Okay. Let's get it. This is it. This is the final pack for me, man. Thank you to everybody that subbed and supported the channel as well on Twitch and YouTube. YouTube, like I said, I'll probably still be bringing out 6 p.m. content for the First Owner RTG and maybe like an update on what we've done. Like, we're still chipping away like morons, but we're chipping away at Grealish still. You know, we got these 2 to do, so we'll probably get that done just because I want him. I don't want to miss out on him. Rafinha again, squad battles. Oh, wait, no, sorry, Rafinha. Wait, where did this come from? Was this added today? Oh, we'll be doing Rafinha too. We'll be getting Rafinha too. That looks like a really good card, actually. I don't know what his weak foot and skill moves are, but we will. Yeah, he was thrown in today. I forgot to even look over here, honestly. I'll let you guys know if they decide to change anything in milestones. They haven't for the last 4 months, but hey. So we'll keep 3-star weak foot, 4-star skills. Okay, so that's just SBC fodder then. I don't know if I'll do that card. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But I love you guys. Project Dino will continue until I just can't be bothered to even put an hour or 2 a day into this game. I would like to finish the year with my whatever dude dream team having Dino in it. Dino as a left cam, Jonathan David, the Canadian Dream, as our main striker, Messi as our right cam, Calvin Phillips, and I will say the only disappointment, and I'm happy to admit this now, the only disappointment for this club is that I'm not finishing the year with Ruud Gullit. Not that I don't think De Bruyne is the best attacking box-to-box mid in the game, but for me and my enjoyment and over the years using Gullit and obviously the Dutch side of things, that's probably going to be the only failure of this series, or of this account at least, and the stream grind for the whatever dude team for this year, is that I'm not finishing with a mid Gullit that's fresh, or like a 94 Gullit that's fresh. That's the only letdown I'll say once we get Dino. But you know, it is what it is. The fact that Team of the Season Mbappe again is a sub is how incredibly similar is it to last year's First Owner Poor Man Road to Glory. This is just a First Owner RTG, but last year's First Owner Poor Man Road to Glory, we finished with Team of the Season Mbappe on the bench as well, and 96 Prime R9 on the bench, and 93 Prime Eusebio on the bench as well. What a year that was last year. I think last year in terms of menu content will go down as the best year we've had for grinders. What a year, man. Anyways, I love you guys. I'm sorry that today's epi was filled with complaining and confusion and disappointment, but it is what it is. We'll try again tomorrow. We'll see. I guess it'll be interesting to see if EA truly let the game die tomorrow and don't bring out anything or don't push for anything, but we'll see you again for our 6 p.m. content, and whatever EA do or do not do, we'll cover it, and then we'll be on to The Last of Us or on to Warzone or on to some other game. God bless. Let's finish it with another Berardi, undoubtedly. Duplicate, untradeable, Adama Traore. We'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.